Here, David, and hi, Dr. Sami. Thank you so much for joining our today program. We are right now live on 12 platforms, including Clubhouse, which is actually the main, the base of our today live. And also, we are live on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, and few more platforms. Actually, I don't remember the name of some other platforms because I use the application that has been integrated to a couple of more platforms. And totally, we are live on 12 platforms. So I want to ask Alex to pin the link tree. So if any of you in Clubhouse, you want to actually join on Instagram, you can just find that. Beautiful. Thank you so much. Also, I installed the filter on Instagram. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today. We want to discuss about Demodex mites, and because that's our mission. That at least once a week we talk about the Demodex, and of course we have clubs and rooms in different languages. But here today we speak in English, and we want to invite more people to come and discuss about the Demodex mites, what Demodex mites are, and their symptoms. That's our mission to be here. And of course, I want you to invite your friends and ping them if they can speak English or they like to join our English rooms. That's the best time. You can just click that plus sign, actually share button. It's in the very bottom of your screen. You can find that share button. Please click on that. The first option is share on Clubhouse. You can just share it. So when you share, anyone in hallway of Clubhouse, they can find the link and they can join us. Also, you can invite and ping people to come here. And if you are watching me through Instagram, please be patient because I'm here right now to speak about Demodex mites. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave your comments here. Just if you are watching me through other applications, because I'm using the application, the name is studio.restream.io, so I can only read the comments on Instagram. And of course, if you are in Clubhouse, there is a feature which I activated, and you can ask your questions in the chat room. There is the chat room that we can see if someone wants to speak. Thank you so much, Messi, to leave messages. Thank you so much for being here and your messages in room chat. Thank you very much. All right, everyone, let's go ahead quickly. But before that, if any of you on the stage in Clubhouse, you want to share or you want to speak, or if you have any questions, just feel free to flash your mic and I'll be more than happy to pass the mic to you. And of course, if you are in Instagram, you can just type, ask your questions regarding Demodex mites, regarding the topic. Let me show it in front of the camera. The topic of today: what are skin Demodex mites and their symptoms? We want to speak about the symptoms related to high population density of skin Demodex mites, and of course, we may speak about a few tips, skincare tips. All right, let's go very quickly now. I did the screenshot. All right, the first question or the first point: what are Demodex mites? What are Demodex mites? So let me show this leaflet in front of the camera for those that they are right now watching me through their other applications like Instagram or Twitter, Facebook, etc. So Demodex mites, they are parasites. They are microscopic parasites that they live under our hair follicles and sebaceous glands. There are two types of Demodex mites living under the human's skin: Demodex folliculorum and Demodex brevis. Demodex folliculorum lives under hair follicle. Hair follicle. Let me show this one. Yes, here. They live under the hair follicle. And Demodex brevis lives under sebaceous glands, oil glands. And of course, there are females, males, and they come at the surface of the skin at night because they try to avoid light, and they mate and they come back to their homes on the hair follicles of sebaceous glands, and they lay eggs. Demodex mites, they are very similar to a worm. However, they have 8 legs, 8 tiny legs. I can say that it's not only for humans. Almost all mammals, they have their own Demodex mites. dogs, they have their own Demodex mites, and they cause lots of skin issues for dogs, like mange, dog mange. And the name of the Demodex for dogs is Demodex canis. Cats have their own Demodex, and the name is Demodex cati. But we are now discussing about the Demodex mites on humans that unfortunately has not been introduced to the public properly, although they have been discovered more than 170 years ago, almost 180 years ago. They have been discovered, but it they have not been introduced to the public widely. So I can say somehow it has been neglected. But our mission is to talk about that and to help people to learn, to educate people, and to let the people know their role and how their role is important. So in 2012, we achieved the Best Invention Award, which I'm showing here, for the invention of anti-Demodex mite solution. Demodex mite solution, and we achieved the Best Invention Award in February 2012, exactly 10 years ago. And our mission is to clarify their role and to help people that they suffer from different types of skin issues like acne, rosacea, itching, aging skin, hair loss, hair thinning, blepharitis, seborrheic dermatitis, and many different types of skin complications. So when we talk about the symptoms on the skin can be related to Demodex mites, as I said. So if you know someone, or if you are in the same industry, in skincare, and you know the people that they suffer from different types of skin complications like acne, rosacea, blepharitis, etc., and they couldn't find a permanent solution, you should remind them and you should introduce the Demodex mite to them, because they need to learn about that in order to manage it, in order to control it. Okay, so Demodex mites are parasites like insects that they live under our hair follicles and sebaceous glands. That's the first thing. Of course, in different rooms, in different events, we spoke a lot about Demodex mites and their roles. But here I quickly review some of the things that may be required as the basic information, introductory. There is one question that many people they have that question, that where are mites found or where they live, as I said, under hair follicle and sebaceous glands, right? But how do we know if we have high population density of mites? There are two methods to recognize, to analyze that. So there are two ways. One is to do the microscopic test, Demodex microscopic test. So you need to refer to the places that they are qualified to do the Demodex microscopic test. That's one way. The other method is to do the online test. It's a quiz, online test. Oh, let me invite some more lovely people that are joining us. All right, so the second method, which I'm talking right now about, is online test. So if you want to do the online test, and if you're in Clubhouse right now, you can just simply click on the link which Alex shared it, pinned it on the top on Ungex link tree. Let's do it together. I'll do it also on my computer because I want to explain to the other people that they are watching me through other platforms. So when you click on that one, the first link is Demodex mite test. So if you click on Demodex mite test, you can do the test. You can take the test, and it will take around probably 3 to 5 minutes maximum. So I advise you to take this online test to help you estimate your Demodex mite population density. All right. But if you are in Instagram or YouTube or other platforms, don't worry. You can just simply Google Ungex, Ungex, and you can find our website. And at the top of the website, there is the option to take online test, Demodex test. That's the first step, because first you need to know about the status of the population of Demodex mites on your skin. And if the answer is positive, and if you suffer from Demodex infestation with high population density of mites, then we have the answer for you how to actually fight with them, how to treat them. So the first step is the taking the test. Maybe there many people will have this question. That's another common question, frequently asked question, that which type of test is more reliable, more accurate, microscopic test or uh, online test? That's probably one of the major questions that you may have. The answer is very clear. Online quiz is much more reliable than microscopic test, is more accurate. And microscopic tests in some cases can be wrong and even misguiding. It can give you the wrong answer. Why? There are lots of reasons. One of them is Demodex mites, as I said before, they avoid light and they go under hair follicle and sebaceous glands. So when you go to any lab or any places to take the Demodex microscopic test, they don't have access to the root of your hair to do the test. They will take just some samples from the surface of your screen. They take a little bit oil from the surface of your skin, from your skin. So what happens then? They put that samples um, on the slide. They put the cover glass, and then through the microscope, they look for Demodex mites. Then they try to count the number of the Demodex mites that they took from the samples. However, in most cases, there is a risk that they don't do the right test, or if they do the right test, I mean, they try to do it properly, but Demodex mites, they go under the hair follicle, so they don't have access to them. And imagine that if you are suffering from Demodex rosacea, dry rosacea, so the surface of your screen is too dry to take the right samples. So what happens? You're suffering from high population density of Demodex mites when you are suffering, for example, from dry rosacea or seborrheic dermatitis. However, the result of the microscopic test is negative, so it's misguiding you. Why? Because they couldn't find the samples, the mites from the surface of the skin, while there are lots of mites living under your hair follicle. Or the day you go to take the test is a sunny day, and because mites avoid light, that day they go deeper under your skin. So if you go to take a test in a sunny day, there is a risk that the result will be negative and misguiding you. And the other day is cloudy, or you go at night, the result can be positive because more mites come on the surface of the skin. So these are lots of other reasons. There are lots of other reasons that may affect the result of the microscopic test. That's why online test, the quiz, is much more reliable than microscopic test. However, if you suffer from actually any kind of skin complications, and you go to dermatologists that they are aware about the role of the Demodex mites, and they have been trained by R&D team of our company, so they may consider the microscopic test as an additional test. That's in some cases is fine. If you are suffering from rosacea and you have oily skin, or they have density in specific area of your skin, like around nose or above your, for example, your forehead or somewhere, so that will be good, because microscopic test is good for education, for training, for actually diagnosing the situation. But generally speaking, if you want to only rely on microscopic test, is not enough. All right. So now we want to know, if I suffer from Demodex infestation, what's the next step? What's the next step? The next step is to know the behavior of Demodex mite, to increase your knowledge, to optimize and improve your knowledge about the Demodex mites, their behaviors, what they like, what they dislike, what they eat, and how you can avoid feeding them, and how to make the skin a hostile environment for mites reproduction. So these are the things that you need to learn. So that's knowledge. Knowledge is power. So that's the first thing. But it's not enough, because even if you know these things, you still need some weapons to fight with them, right? You need to have some right products. That's why we have a solution for you that's called Ungex protocol. Through the Ungex protocol, you actually use the right product, the natural based, herbal based products that can help you to eliminate them without any side effects on your skin. That's why the Ungex products have been in the market for the past 10 years without any side effect, and could have so many actually good results, and the happiness of the clients and the clinics and the doctors. They recommended the products to their patients, and it was like a miracle for them. Why? Because those that they suffered from rosacea or other types of skin issues for the past few years, and they could never ever have the permanent result. Uh, One of the reason could be the high population density of Demodex mites, because when they live under your hair follicle, and if there are lots of skin complications or infections, the bacteria, they can live in their body, and the antibiotic and other medicines cannot work on them, cannot kill or destroy the bacteria when they reproduce inside the body of Demodex mites. And even those medications can actually make the gene of the mites stronger, and next generations of mites become more resistant and stronger against the treatment. So these are the things that unfortunately has been neglected. Let me use my oh, Babak is here. Thank you so much, Babak, for being here. Welcome to the stage. I'm just focusing on the camera, so sometimes I miss the lovely people joining us right now. Thank you everyone for being here. All right, so actually, the point is we need to clarify the role of the mites, and we need to use a metaphor. That's one of my advice to all the Demodex consultants, like David is here, Atia, and some of our colleagues here. And I always, in our training sessions, in our workshop, we try to help our own team members to understand how to clarify and how to explain the role of the Demodex mite to the patients, to the clients. So one of the things that we need to consider is the role of the mites, Demodex mites, skin mites living under our hair follicle and sebaceous glands in our skin is is very similar to the role of the pest in the garden. If you just compare your skin with the soil in the garden, just let me show this one in front of the camera. Imagine this is not your skin. Imagine this is your garden, and we are talking about your beautiful garden, beautiful flowers in your garden. And one day you say that my flowers dying, fading, they are not healthy as before. So definitely you need to ask your gardener to go and do investigation to see why your flowers dying. Is it because of the sunlight? Is it because of this water? Is it because of the actually the fertilizers, or many different reasons, right? However, if your gardener uh, does all these things, take care of your garden with the best fertilizer, best soil, best water, and but still your flowers dying, then there might be other factors, other reasons. One of them can be pest, like bugs, like pest in your garden. So that's why we say they're pests, because they eat all the nutrition that your beautiful flowers require. And gradually, your skin and your hair become undernourished. So automatically, they don't let your flowers to grow and to be healthy. So in this way, the gardener is helpless. What you need to do, you need to contact the pest control company, because the parasites living under your skin don't let your skin to be healthy and beautiful. Same is on our skin. If you use all the different types of the skin treatment for your skin, if you use all different methods to protect your skin against any skin complications and disease, but if you don't find a permanent result, it means that you might neglected the role of the pests, Demodex mites living under your hair follicle, exactly like pests in the garden. So that's why you need to investigate about that. And again, I recommend you to take online test. If you're right now here, or if you come later and you actually listen to me on replays in future, you can still click on the link which Alex shared it on the top, the link tree. And the first one is online Demodex test. It takes only 3 to 5 minutes, but it really help you to understand more about their status, the population density. And of course, the questions in that test can really help you to learn a few things and be ready, prepared for the right treatment. All right. So as of now, I explained about Demodex mites. They are parasites. They have 8 legs. They walk around your skin at the speed of 8 to 16 centimeters. And the symptoms, they are linked to a lot of different skin complications like acne, rosacea, blepharitis, seborrheic dermatitis, itchiness, and many more. And also I spoke about the different type of test, microscopic test, online test, and a few tiny tips about them. As of now, if anyone has any question on on Clubhouse or in Instagram, you can just let me know. Let me read some messages here. Yes, thank you so much for some shares. Yes, a lovely person mentioned, can you message the link of your website, which Alex shared it. Thank you so much, Alex, for your contribution. Or if you're on other platforms, you can just simply type Ungex, Ungex, Ungex. And if you type that one, you can go to our website and you can take online Demodex test. Or if you're in Clubhouse, you can simply click on the link which Alex shared it, the link tree. And of course, you can also become members of other groups we have in our company. Like the first one is Demodex test. The second one is Instagram. If you click right now, you can just watch me live on Instagram or Facebook, YouTube, and also you can become a member of our clubs. Of course, if you are in Clubhouse, you can just click the greenhouse on the very top. After you click become a member and invite your friends, invite people. Or if you are on other platforms, when you go to Linktree and /Ungex, Ungex, you can also install the Clubhouse on your phone and become a member of our clubs in Clubhouse. And also we have a few more clubs in a Clubhouse. You can just click on them. You can go to other places, and also under that you can find the Ungex portal and Ungex store. However, it's a good thing to remind you that today, I think is the last day today, probably today or tomorrow, will be the last day for the special offer we have for International Women's Day. So if you want to place the order, you can message any of our Demodex consultant that they can help you with the very special offer we have 2 for 1. All right. Now let me see if any more questions. If not, I have some questions since last time, and I will check back channel if there are any questions, and then I will probably talk about the protocol before we end the room. All right, one of the questions here, they mention how long until I see the results if I use a protocol. That's a good question. Before I answer this question, let me talk about the lifespan and the life cycle of Demodex mites. Demodex mites life cycle can be between 2 weeks to 3 months. It depends on lots of different factors, how you feed them, how you help them, and how you fight with them. Depends on the immunity system of your skin, depends on their own gene, lots of different factors. But based on the research that the scientists done since 180 years ago. Their life cycle and their lifespan can be between 2 weeks to 3 months. And when we want to start actually treat them with the Ungex protocol, we should remember that this treatment takes at least 3 months, and we need to be patient. Why? One of them is because of their life. As I said, they can live between 2 weeks to 3 months. The second thing, we need to wait till the eggs be hatched and become larvae and then adults to kill them, because we cannot destroy their eggs easily, especially when they live in their homes under hair follicles and sebaceous glands. They are not easily accessible. So we need to be patient, and we need to fight with them gradually and use the right products in the right way to eliminate them. And that's why we need to use the herbal based, natural based product to avoid actually disturbing our skin. If you want to kill them quickly before uh, you know uh, earlier than 3 months, there is a risk that you may also hurt your skin. So if you go for any harmful method, I don't recommend. So you may destroy Demodex mite, but before you destroy them, you destroy your skin. So it's better to be careful and use the right way and be patient. So, for the protocol, what's a protocol? The other question that many people may have this question, that if I suffer from high population density of the Demodex mite and Demodex infestation, uh, what's the solution? The solution, we call it Demodex treatment as Ungex protocol, is based. Let me bring the catalog here and show it in front of the camera for those that they watch me on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. Of course, if you are in Clubhouse, you can also click on the link tree if you want to watch me right now on Instagram. Otherwise, don't worry, we will have all the information again, and on other platforms you can later go and watch it on IGTV or Instagram or Facebook. Anyway, so when you place the order and you receive your products, you can see here there is a user guide with that package. In the user guide, the first page, we are talking about protocol quick guide. Let me show in front of the camera. Yes, protocol quick guide. Let me read a few of them as a tips. For example, here we are just clarifying how to use the products. The first step, how to use DDC, Demodex Defense Cleanser. The first thing is very important. Do not overuse cleanser. That's one of the common mistakes of most people. The people that they use cleansers a lot, they cannot help eliminate mites. They just damage their skin. It's really harmful, and we need to learn and improve our knowledge about skincare. So one of the tips is be careful. Shampoos, soaps, detergents, and all these things can be harmful for your skin if you overuse them. The other thing here is mentioned that for Demodex defense cleanser, do not. It mentioned it doesn't need to be used every night unless there are visible signs of dirt. It means you should only use the cleansers when your skin is really dirty. Don't say I have the oily skin and I need to wash it twice a day or 3 times a week, whatever, because the oil on your skin can be controlled with the warm water without shampoos unless it's dirty. And a lot of different tips that mentioned here. I just wanted to mention one of them. Then the next one after DDC, it's DHT, Demodex Hair Tonic. So this was DDC, Demodex Defense Cleanser. Is a shampoo and a cleanser that can be used for entire body, for your face, for your skin, for your scalp, everywhere. But you need to read the user guide. It has a user guide in different languages, and then use it properly. Of course, be in touch with your Demodex care consultants as well. And then Demodex Hair Tonic. Demodex Hair Tonic, which is used for scalp. It's really helpful to control the population density of mites on your scalp. Also, it has ingredients that can help promote hair growth. And then we go for SDT, skin Demodex treatment. I show here skin Demodex treatment, SDT, and the last but not least, even the most important one, PDT, Pro Demodex treatment, which is the most important item in your package when you buy, because that's the main product that can directly kill the mites on the surface of the skin and on your personal items, because that's the main reason that we achieved the best invention award in 2012, right? So you need to have all these four items. If of course DHT, it depends if you're suffering from any skin issues on your scalp like dandruff, hair loss, so that's really helpful. Otherwise you need to use the products together. However, the most important item is Prodemedics treatment, PDT. Of course, we have another brand as well. The name is Ozidex Procutine, which you can be in touch with our Demodex care consultant and they will explain to you about them. So when you go through the user guide, there are information about them, the instructions, the directions, how to use it. And then the last page, which is very important, again, the last but not least, is general tips. Stop bad habits, follow good habits. Two things. Let's repeat again. Stop bad habits, follow good habits. Some of them you know, we just remind you, but some of them maybe you don't know and you need to learn. For example, one of the things which is very important and most people may not know, the role of towel. Towels can be very harmful for your skin and they can be one of the most important personal items that will transfer the mites from one person to another or from part of your body to another part of your own skin. So the best option is to eliminate, to remove, totally disregard using towels on your face. That's the best option. If you cannot, then you can go for paper towel. It's better than the towel. If you cannot, still you still like to use it, then every time you wash your towel you need to expose it to the sunlight, because there are three things can help kill the mites when they're out of your skin, because when the mites come out from your skin to your personal items, they can be alive for about 52 hours in your towel, on pillowcases and many other places, anything in touch, in contact with your skin. The first thing that can kill them in a few minutes is Prodemedics treatment spray. When you spray in less than few minutes, kill them, or Procutine. They can kill them directly, right? That's why I mentioned skin and surface spray. The second thing can kill them is sunlight. If it's a sunny day, it's the best day to barbecue your mites. Put them in front of the sunlight, right? It can kill them in a couple of hours. Depends, of course, on the degree, UV, etc. And the third one is dry air, just wind, but it takes few days. It's better to be sure that you don't use towels or something that you have recently even washed, because washing is not enough. If you put your towels inside the washing machine, you cannot expect to kill all the mites just by washing. All right. So these are the things you learn. And the back of the user guide, we are talking about these things. Some other things laughter is very good for optimizing your immunity system, the immunity system of your body. However, in this user guide, we remind you the, to follow the good habits, right? So let's read it a few of them before we finish the room. Maybe we go to finish it in a couple of minutes. So I read it very quickly, and then of course I will check if any messages or any questions come in Instagram or in Clubhouse. However, if you're watching me through Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, LinkedIn, I cannot see your messages now, but be patient. We'll definitely reply you later. If you're on Instagram, you can type your questions, or if you are in Clubhouse, you can type your question in chat room, or if you are in audience, you can just raise your hand, come to this stage and ask your questions. All right, let's read a few of them. The first one, we mentioned reduce the consumption of fried and greasy food because um, they love oily space and they eat it. The second one, avoid sharing items that come in direct contact with the skin, which I said, like towel, like hairbrush, like pillowcases or anything like that. So you shouldn't share it with others. Also, for your own safety, is better actually to spray the pro-dermatitis treatment on them or kill them anyway. There are a few more, like reduce any stress and pressure that may impact the immune system, right? That's why we say laughter is very good. At least go, I don't know, if you like stand-up comedy, if you like comedy movies or whatever, but try to have laughter in your daily lifestyle. Follow good habits, a few of them, like rinse the skin in warm water, then finish with cold water. That's very important. Don't forget, please. So there are reasons behind that, but we don't have time right now to go to the philosophy of every single thing that I'm saying right now. All right. Drink enough water, optimize your sleep routine to ensure your body has had plenty of rest. Is very important. The time you sleep. And a few more things here I mentioned that you can go through that. So let me recap it quickly. You need right products. You need to learn about the Demodex mite behavior. You need to know what they like, what they dislike. For example, they love most of the oils, but they hate coconut oil. That's why during the treatment, we advise you to use coconut oil on your skin, right? And the third one, the last but not least again, is lifestyle. Optimize. First, optimize your mindset, then optimize your lifestyle. All right, that was all for today. Let me go through the chat room. Is anything there? Nothing. Oh, thank you so much. Don't worry. I can see Nerida Joy. Can you please talk about your ingredients? Definitely. I came on late, so I may have missed. Don't worry. I have good news for you. Let me see if you're, yeah, you are still in audience. The good news is the replays of this room is on. So it means you can later go to our club. If you click on the greenhouse on the very top, just kindly click on that one. I'm showing in front of the camera for other platforms. So you are right now in the club. The name is Ungex Health Hub. If you have not joined yet, please join, become a member, and then you can also invite your friends, invite people. And then under that, after this actually room ends, you will see a record of the same room. You can also go and find the previous rooms we had, like last month we had similar topic. What are Demodex mites on face? How do you get skin mites? Or before that, what are Demodex mites? One beautiful skin, or you can see all the previous rooms we had if you want to actually go through that. Or you can just Google Ungex, Ungex, and go to our Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, whatever. And also, Alex linked the link tree, pinned it here. You can click on that and go to our Instagram, YouTube, or other places to watch that. Regarding the ingredients, if I show it here right now in front of the camera, there are natural based, herbal based ingredients here that has been mentioned. Let me show here in front of the camera. And they are totally, generally speaking, they are free of any kind of harmful chemicals like SLS free, SLES free, paraben free, artificial color free, silicone free, gluten free. So these are the things that's very important, and some of the ingredients are very important. It's mentioned there. There are lots of them, of course, but you can just check, like coconut oil is one of them, tea tree oil is one of them, but in a very tiny amount, because the percentage is very important. Otherwise, even tea tree oil is one of the things that can destroy and can kill Demodex mites. However, if it's high percentage, it can be very harmful for your skin. That's why in our products like tea tree oil is about 0.0 It's less than 1%. Very, very tiny amount. So it's a combination of a couple of different herbal based, natural based ingredients together that came in one item that can help eliminate mites. And also, it's very important to know that this product has antiviral properties. The ingredients have antiviral properties that can destroy the coronavirus, which have been approved by authorities that can also destroy. It means when you spray it on your face, around your nose, not only destroy and kill the parasites like Demodex mites, even dust mites or other insect, but also it will destroy the coronavirus. If you want the full information about all the ingredients, it's easy. You can just type Ungex. Let me do it now and tell you where you can find the full information about the ingredients. Go to the portal, or if you are here right now in Clubhouse, if you click on Linktree, in the very bottom you can find the link of Ungex portal, ungex.com, and then uh, in the left, in the very bottom, you can find PDT treatment. If you click on the PDT treatment, you can find the full list of the ingredients, including all the resources and actually all the references of their actually report and related articles that confirm it as antiviral, anti uh, uh, parasite ingredients, especially antiviral, which is very important these days to fight back with coronavirus as well. All right, let me see if there is no more questions. Thank you so much. Yeah, we have the products for all around the world. You can just message us in back channel. The people that they like to buy our products, they can also go to Amazon, eBay, Etsy, and they can directly go to our website. In some countries, there are clinics, skin clinics that they are representative. In Australia, in Kuwait, in Singapore, in Canada, lots of countries we have dermatologists and skincare centers that they recommend our products. But anyway, this is a new technology. It's only 10 years. 10 years for skincare in dermatology is not very old. So still we need to raise the awareness of the people to learn more about Demodex mites and their role, and consider this solution as a very important thing that has been unfortunately neglected. All right, I think our time is up because I think been here more than 50 minutes, I think, or close to 1 hour, and that was all. If anyone has any question here in Clubhouse at the last few minutes, you can just raise your hand. If not, we'll be prepared for landing. But before that, let me see. Yes, Alex, go ahead, please. Mic is yours.
Thank you so much, Ziad. So for those of you that don't know me, my name's Alex. I've been with Ungex for, I think this is my 8th year, so a long time. I just wanted to, I know Ziad mentioned it earlier, but for those who have just tuned in, we have a 2-for-1 special for International Women's Day. So I believe that's finishing tomorrow. So it's the last kind of 24 hours. So if you are an existing customer and looking to stock up, or you're just looking to dip your toes in the water of treating mites, it's a really good time. You don't need a coupon or anything. You just, in the checkout notes on the website, you just need to write 2-for-1, some kind of note to hear that you've got this, because it is a relatively unadvertised sale, and then we will double your order when you pack it. So I just wanted to put a quick reminder for everyone listening, and I'll hand the mic back to you, Ziad.
Thank you very much, Alex. Yes, that was a good reminder. And one more time, I should say happy International Women's Day, although it's already 2 days past, but we still have that promotions for all the lovely ladies and everyone. Even if you want to buy for your wife, I say happy wife, happy life. So if you want to make your wife happier and give her a gift, you can just grab this great opportunity for 2-for-1. You can contact us, and that's a very exceptional, very massive promotion for all Ungex and Ozidix products to get two for one or buy one get one free for International Women's Day. So this is just how we want to celebrate this event for all the beautiful ladies from all around the world. And you can just be in touch with us and message us, or you can just email us, or any method that you like. It's easy. You can just Google UNGEX and you can find actually our Demodex care consultant, and you can simply go to Ungex and place your order and just mention women, and we'll automatically double your order. All right, that was a good reminder. And one more time, happy International Women's Day to everyone, to ladies and even to gentlemen, because they can buy and give this product as a gift to their wife. Remember, happy wife, happy life. All right, that was all today. Thank you so much, Alex, for reminding me about the promotion at the last minute. And we are going to actually end the room, but please be sure to follow me, follow Alex, Atia, David, and become a member of this club. You can also share the club with your friends, or if you're on Instagram or YouTube, please subscribe. You can share the video with your friends and messages. We are very happy to help people, even dermatologists. If you go to my bio, you can see in my bio I mentioned our target audience, including dermatologists, ophthalmologists, skincare clinics, and even those that they like to have their own brand. We provide different services like for B2B and B2C services. Private labeling and lots of options, because this is a new and very revolutionary technology that can really be a game changer for those that they are in skincare. All right, thank you so much, everyone. Thank you for being with us, even those that they came in the past or they may listen to us in future. I'll wish you best of luck. Please remember to follow us and be in touch. I'll just count till 10, and after 10 seconds I end the room, and see you next week again. Thank you so much and goodbye. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. All right, thank you so much also for those lovely people on Instagram. I forgot to close to end the Instagram. Thank you so much for being with us. Please share this video with your friends. And if they suffer from any kind of skin complications, as I said, the skin issues like acne, rosacea, itching, aging skin, hair loss, hair thinning, blepharitis, seborrheic dermatitis, please remind them and share this one with your friends, and hopefully we can help them, that they will be happy and raise their happiness as well. Thank you everyone on all the platforms. Please message us and subscribe and share this video. Thank you. See you next time. Bye bye. All right.